Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everybody can hear me all right. Just going to flick over to this and say a few hellos. Hello, Dave, JD, Nikki Bo, good to see you. Sagacious. And who else do we have? Violet. How you keeping, Violet? And Sassy Bones. And I said hello. And Paula. Hiya, Paula. How you keeping? Hope you're doing okay. And have we got Jeep Girl and Sandra C and Dr. Phil or Phil Doctor? I think you were Dr. Phil. Hey, Barb. Now, tonight, you might find, hi, Charlie. You might hear some background music because down the road, as you know, I'm from Northern Ireland, and on Tuesday is the 12th of July. So they're practicing. Well, one local band is practicing. So just in case you hear a few lambeg drums or oh, here we go. So you'll get a free concert as well tonight. Hey, Angela. So, how's everybody keeping? I'm sure you all know I've had the COVID. Took it last Saturday night after my live. Not one bit well. Felt great on my live. It was just after I'd finished it. I started to have the chills, the shakes. Felt really, really bad. Honest to God, felt awful. All day Sunday, I didn't get out of bed, and it was rough enough this week. You know, one day you felt okay, just a bit weak, and then the next minute, you're okay, Jasper. He's scared of the drums. You're okay, son. Hey, Rhodey Gal. Who's mugshot? Dirty Hooker's mugshot. I don't think she's a mugshot. Well, maybe she has. Yeah, Nikki Bo, I actually feel a lot better. Still got a bit of a cough, but I do feel a lot stronger. But it's just one of those things. I'm glad that I had my jabs because obviously if I hadn't my jabs, I would have been in a worse state, honestly. And when I think back to the people that had it 2 years ago, wow. Whew. You know, I've only had a light dose of it, and that's the truth. Hey, Milan, how are you? Do you hear the drumster? JD! There's one band. Like, I mean, we're not even in the town. ASA. And there's one band that practices as they're entitled to. Hey, Foxy and the Boxy. So if you hear the lambeg drum, I don't know if you know what the lambeg drum is, or if you even know what the 12th of July is, but it is a big day in Northern Ireland where they practice all year and they go out with their suits and their bowler hats and march for Queen and Country. Oh, is it, JD? Oh, you'll be out waving your flag. You'll be out waving your flag. Now, it has got a lot different than in previous years. Back in the day, the whole place would have shut down for days leading up to it and on that day. But now with equal rights and human rights, things have definitely changed. And there's not maybe just as much marching. Is there, JD, now? Don't think there is. So what do you think all what's been happening on the tubes? Yeah, today's been a bit of a eye-opener, just to say the least. I'm going to drop the link. I have a few clips for you. I have I've managed to squeeze down Natasha's Twitch live today into about 8 minutes by cutting out the pauses. I'm not sure if everybody knows what went down today with Vivian and your dirty hooker. Hey, the wandering sub. But it's been busy on these streets. Hey, Country Joe, do you want a link, Country Joe? I'll clip it here. But yeah, and I want to actually ask Country Joe a few things. What actually happened today as well. But excuse my old croaky voice. Oh, good, JD, you're here to catch up. Well, there's plenty to catch up on, girl. Plenty to catch up on. But I'll wait to see. Oh, sorry, Jasper. Jasper lies at my feet. He's my big rescue dog. And he lies at my feet. Hey, Irvin. Hey, Leslie. Oh, you heard. Oh, there's my Country Joe. Hey, girl.
Hello. How you doing?
Hey, Ella.
It's been a hell of a day on these YouTube streets, I tell you.
Hey, Sagacious.
Hey, I think it's been a great day today on the tubes.
Oh, I loved it.
So did I. So did I. Whoop, whoop. And I was like, I have to say, it couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
Oh, I tell you.
Oh, dirty hooker.
Yeah, Dirty Hooker got it. And also, Darcy must be feeling a little bit shaky.
Oh, I think Dorothy is feeling a little bit shaky.
Mhm.
Because when I went back to clip, oh, there's Paula. Hey, Paula.
Hey, Paula.
Hey,
Do you know
Paula.
her, Paula?
No,
CJ.
I've never met Paula before.
Paula goes back to our old community. What's the Truthers?
Ah.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me?
I can hear you, Paula.
Okay, so, oh gosh. So I've had a couple of wines, so, you know,
Ah.
go in.
It's Saturday night.
Oh.
Saturday night.
Yeah, so I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to tonight. Oh my God.
Good.
Slurring. Oh my God, I'm slurring.
No, you're not. Hey, Billy. Well, today, as I say, I went back to clip Natasha's live stream.
I
And
haven't seen that. So I guess she's got a new channel up.
right, no, she's
I'm
not
right
on-
behind the times here.
Okay, she did lose her 2 channels.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's lost all her channels. I think this is the 14th.
Oh,
YouTube don't want her at all.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, sorry to interrupt. It's just Billy's just said her birthday. Happy birthday, Billy!
Happy birthday, Billy!
Happy birthday.
Oh, Billy Sunday. Oh, I have to say, she is so lovely.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday, dear
Happy
Billy.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Hip hip.
Hurrah!
Aw, sorry.
No, Natasha has lost up to 14 channels. She is terminated, right? That's it. Terminated. Gone skip,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, quite rightly, in my opinion.
Right. But she has Twitch.
Yeah, well, we've all got Twitch, we've got Discord, we've got this, we've got that.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the other. But she's not going to make it on Twitch, I promise you.
No. Because Twitch is a gaming platform.
It is a gaming platform, yeah.
It is.
Absolutely.
Now, she is on Patreon, but anyway, today she went on Twitch. Not very happy at all. But I'm going to show clips of that later. But when I was going through it to clip it, because I was trying to get it down to about 10 minutes, CJ, because anyway, YouTube Kimberly was in the chat, and she asked Dorothy, have you ever said anything, or were you one of those channels that went after Natasha?
Just a little bit.
Am I in the minority when I say that Natasha should have been taken down long ago? Is that just me?
No, no,
No,
no.
no.
Okay.
YouTube Kimberly has, and I will say, she comes back from the old AD days, and she's been with Natasha quite a while, but she is actually a very good friend to Natasha,
Okay.
right? And I was like, oh my God, what is Dorothy going to say? And Dorothy said, well, I used to live stream her and criticize, but then I realized, what she basically that she regretted it. She was in the wrong. YouTube didn't answer back.
Yeah, it's
I
a
think,
little bit like when they say the horse has already bolted.
Yeah. Yes, she did, Jeep Girl.
I think Patreon is independent of Google, Dave. Natasha, I have to say this. A lot of Natasha's problems are people like Dorothy, are people like Dirty Hooker that cause a lot of animosity in the community by going after people. Does anybody agree?
Yeah, but I think she incites it. Not Dorothy. But with Hooker, I think that Natasha, Hooker's like a wind up toy, right? And Natasha winds her up and then lets her go. And the thing is, it all depends on the level of nastiness of these people. And Hooker is just at a whole other level of
Oh, yeah.
dickheadness.
Hey,
Candy,
Amby.
honey, you don't need to say sorry to me. You didn't do anything wrong, sweetheart.
Hey, Candy.
I
But
was
yeah,
just.
Andrea, I think she does aggravate it. I definitely do. She has been after and says terrible things just because she is a gay woman herself, right? Does not mean that she can attack other gay women.
Oh, it's Katie and Gaga's anniversary. Oh, that's lovely, guys.
You know
Happy
something, Jira? I
anniversary.
completely
Happy
agree with that.
anniversary.
I completely agree with what you just said. So I have 4 children. The youngest is nearly 27 and the eldest is nearly 35. But what I'm going to say is that you have to be open these days. You have to be, oh my God, I've had a few wines. So don't play this back because I'm literally out my head. But you've got to live and let live, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. But there's a lovely creator that we have, and she's gay.
Mm-hmm.
She's making digs. They're making fun of it. Like, I mean, oh, me, Irish and Barb would make a good couple, and all this nonsense. And saying things
Yeah, but
that's
that's
very
childish, isn't it? It's
childish,
very naive.
as if because you're gay, you're going to be going after every other woman.
Yeah,
That's
if I
not how
Yeah,
it
didn't,
well,
bloody works.
if
like I
I didn't,
say, I have 4 children. One of them, my youngest, is a girl, and she's coming up 27. But the 3 before her are boys, and the middle one is transgender. So he identifies as a female, and I'm not going to lie, it took me a while to comprehend. And people that don't understand it, it just really infuriates me. So, that's where I stand on
No,
that.
I think it's brilliant that people can be whoever they want to be, whatever they choose to be. And I'm glad that we live, hey B, hey Ori, that we live now in 2022 and not
Yes, but do
1972.
we? But yes, I completely agree with you. Absolutely, 100%. But I don't think it's quite. I'm sorry because I've been on the wine, so I can't. But for people in that situation, it's not always easy, even in this day
That's
and
true.
age.
No, I get that. I do actually get that. There's a lot of inner turmoil. There really, really is. Um. Oh, who? Ali. Brooke left NC. Oh yeah, Brooke left months ago when that
Mr.
all went down with
Shanghai
Kelly.
in the house, so we can all breathe a sigh of relief.
CJ, what happened today? Can you even maybe fill me in a wee bit?
What part?
Oh, there was
Alicia's.
lots, wasn't there?
Alicia's. I'm still a bit confused.
Yeah, I can certainly do that. Well, they were talking about Natasha's live from the night before, which was called $500 to Doc's Save the Drama or something like that. And then Megan VR went up on panel, started telling a version of what happened. And she said that Save the Drama came in on my live and that we all attacked her for no reason. We took the opportunity to attack her for no reason. At that point, I put Megan, you're lying in the chat and asked for the link.
Right.
Alicia seen it and said, I don't think Megan wants to get into it with you this morning, CJ. And Megan said, no, she didn't. And I
Right.
said, well, I'll go live myself then. So I went live and I played the two clips, what Megan had said, and then the reality of what had actually fucking happened. And what had actually happened was that Voices and I were on panel. Jess wasn't even on the panel at the time. Voices and I were on panel. Voices was just talking about what had happened with her brother. She was crying. She was very upset. Save the Drama came in and said something like, "So it's okay for all us to talk about things, but you to talk about things, but we can't." And that then led us to say, "Well, I didn't know. It was Voices told me that Save the Drama had put a poll up like 10 minutes before or a few hours before, saying that
Right.
or asking if Voices was lying about the whole thing." So that's why anything was said to Save the Drama. It wasn't a case of poor Save the Drama came in the CJ's live and was jumped on, which is what Megan said, right? So if you want to see the whole thing, the truth of it, the proof, receipts, not just my opinion, then it's all on the live I did earlier. But my problem, Jura, is that I was being spoke about, my channel was being spoke about,
Right.
and Alicia did not let me up to defend myself.
Gotcha.
So
Hi,
that for
Kelly.
me is a big no, and it will be remembered by me, and she will never, yeah, you get what I'm saying.
I do. I do. She should have let you up.
Oh, and
From
also, Jura,
yeah.
guess who was in Alicia's chat while all this was going on and saying shit to me?
Who?
Hooker.
Hooker was on panel.
Hooker then ended up on panel. Yes.
Hey,
Yep.
Donkey. Well, that to me, this is before I knew anything about what had happened with Natasha and Hooker, right?
Yeah,
And
me too.
when she said hello, Brittany, and all this, I thought, what the hell's going on here? From what I seen the other night was when STD went into the chat. Look, this doxing at £50 and £500, it was a joke.
It was a joke, and I said it.
It definitely was a joke.
It was said in anger. She just put a poll up accusing the woman of lying.
That's true. That's
Right?
true.
And remember how badly this has affected Voices. This is a brother that she has been estranged from. It's very delicate. It's
It
very
is.
sensitive. And So she was angry at Save the Drama, and she said it. Who thinks it should? How many times have we heard Natasha say, "I'll give you $100," or "I'll give you $1,000"?
That's true.
People say things,
Of course they do. Of course
but
they do. And
Megan
if you,
VR's not going to fucking lie about me. I'll tell you that.
you know, Megan, I have to say, I've always liked Megan. I've always thought Megan's very calm, not normal. Of course she's normal, but very, even keeled. So I am surprised that she didn't have a chat with you today. Because it would have been better if she did.
No, she didn't.
I'm feeling now at the moment that it's nearly like people want you to take sides.
Yep.
And I don't want to take sides. I do not want, because I don't really know all that's going on. I actually don't want to know all that's
They
going
make
on.
it easy though, Jura. Would you go into Alicia's chat if your dirty hooker's in there?
Absolutely not. No, I won't be.
You know?
No, I
So
won't
they
be.
make it easy.
No, I won't be. No. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. Because I think she is probably one of the nastiest old bitches that's about here.
She is. She's one of the worst.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And Irvin, I get that. It's got to the stage that, you're nearly forced into taking a side. And I've never wanted to take a side. I hate it. I don't want to do that. But I'm not going to be taking sides like into, things to do with certain individuals. Yeah, I will take a side. Absolutely, I will. But to do with all this group chats and this, that, and the other, no, I'm not interested. Don't want to know. I really don't want to know.
Jura, I'll make a prediction, right?
Right.
If Dorothy gets kicked out of Scammies, I give it a day, maybe 2, before she's sitting on Alicia's panel and Brittany's, and even I would go as far to say Likens. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I will say this. I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
No. Mm-mm.
I mean, Alicia said today that when Save the Drama first started, she made some pretty horrible videos about Alicia. I'd never said a bad word about Alicia till today. So these people, they don't care about what's been done or who's done it or what. It's all about whatever narrative there is going at them. In fact, you know what it's all about? Who supports Granny and who doesn't.
I think you're right.
That's what it's all about. So because I support Granny, I'm non-plus in Alicia and Megan fucking VR's eyes.
You see, I like Granny and I also like Brittany, right? I like the both of them.
Yeah.
But I also don't know all that goes on behind the scenes. And that's it. I just don't.
Look what Ailey just said. You see what I mean?
You see. Well, you see, Vivian has nowhere to go now. Are we confusing you, Paula?
Alicia's
with all these names?
Well, it is so difficult to keep up. I'm not going to lie. I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, there's people from the past. There's stuff going on, here and now. It's so difficult to understand who is who, what is what, and what has been. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we've all a lot of us have ended up in this wee tiny bit of the community. Tiny bit of the community.
Well, yeah, I kind of agree with that. And I'm like, what on earth? Don't listen to me, folks, because I've had, a few glasses of wine, but I'm going to give my take on it. And, it's so sad that with all we've all kind of parted for different reasons in this community, and I think, you know, it's gone all a bit tits up. That's a UK saying for you others. Gone a bit tits up, and I'm even myself is sitting here, you know, literally at a loss, because, you know, I had a lot of friends way back then, and Kelly the Advocate was one of them. And she disappointed me, and I literally held back, and you know, now I'm thinking, well, she's back, and I should maybe, you know, burn a few bridges, and oh God, it's so complicated.
But it doesn't have to be.
Hey,
It doesn't
Valerie.
have to be. Because I think we've all done things, right? Each and every one of us. I know I have. But look, it's YouTube, right? And I will say that I'm not saying it just like
You know,
YouTube.
Irish, it is. I completely agree. But if you're not a creator, you're not.
Yeah.
What's the word? You're not privy to what's going on, and so, you know, subscribers get, you know,
They do, and I absolutely agree with that, because I see, like, as a sub, before I had a channel, you can only just see like what's going on. I'm not, look, of course we're all behind the scenes, but I'm not behind the scenes. I'm not. I just don't do it. CJ doesn't do it. Sagacious doesn't do it.
Yeah, I would never get in. I would never get.
I don't be doing any of that.
No, even though I've been there from the beginning, I would never get involved in the drama, because that's not me. You know, but I've distanced myself from a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And Shigesa is in the chat, and she knows she's one of them.
Hello.
Yeah, but we, you know, we've buried that hatch.
We have, and that's what you've got to do as well, because we've been here such a long time, and sometimes when you look back, you go, oh God, that was ages ago, and we're actually quite nice people. So if we just go, do you know what, that was ages ago, let's just move on. Do you know what I mean? Life's too short, isn't it?
Hey, Navigator.
Save the
Well,
drama.
yeah, exactly. So I'd like to make my peace with Kelly the Advocate. She knows. I've never said anything bad about her, but you know, her and me need to have a conversation. And I'm sure we will at some point.
I'm sure you will, and if you're both open to it, which I bet you both are, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah, definitely, Steph. And I think, you know, we'll sort that out. I'm just so, oh my God, I will never become a creator in this. Never, not in a million years. I will, you know, I'll put my tortoise out there for everyone to see, but I will never do this. You know, but yes, I'd like to have another conversation with
Kelly.
Yeah, I'm going to have a conversation with her, because I've
Right, we have.
Yeah, can I answer this?
Yeah, we have. Hello, Save the Drama.
Yeah. You know what, Save the Drama? I'm just going to say this before I answer your question. Of all the things that have been said today, so, you know, you're watching, right? Now, you didn't say anything, as far as I'm aware, when Natasha made that stupid fucking live, making out that it was serious, that people were going to pay for your information, right? You didn't say anything today, and I asked you to, when Megan VR lied about what happened on my live, right? You know that you weren't just attacked on my live, Save the Drama, and that's what Megan VR said. Now, Alicia said on her live this morning, not very often, I haven't got an email, Candy, so far anyway. What was I saying? Alicia said this morning that when you first started your channel, you made some videos about her. That's what I said. I don't know if you did or you didn't. My point was that I'd never said a bad thing about her, but she was willing to let Megan VR sit there and lie about me and not let me up to defend myself. Okay? So that's what happened. Megan said, sorry, Jura.
No, go ahead.
Megan said on Alicia's panel this morning that you came into my live and that me, Jess, well, she said they all. So me, Jess, and Voices attacked you for no reason just because we had the opportunity. And you know that's not true, Save the Drama. It was about the poll made about Voices. So that's what it's all been about. That's okay. Well, you know now then.
You see, Save the Drama. I only have got bits and bobs of this, but from what I've gathered, right, nobody, and I think you know, nobody was going to pay £500, and they weren't going to say it publicly, because let's be honest, if somebody wanted to dox you or get your details, they just do it all shady and dirty behind the scenes. They're not going to say it on an open panel. It was never, I mean, it just wasn't serious. I think we can all agree with that.
Save the Drama, the thing is that was, she'd been crying on my panel that day. It was a brother that she hasn't seen in 15 years. Now, my brother was contacted. It's fucking horrible. It's not nice. It's not. I really don't think it's something anybody would lie about. But the point is that you weren't just attacked for no reason, and I allowed you to say whatever. I didn't block you. You were allowed to say whatever you wanted. You were given the chance to come on panel if you wanted. Now, I'm not having Megan sitting there making out that it was a Save the Drama attack. That's not fair. And that's not my channel. I don't do that. I always give people a chance to come on and defend themselves. Always. Alicia never done that for me today.
I actually don't know what, I mean, I've asked CJ and she's told me what happened today on Alicia's.
Jura, on my live from today, you don't need to believe me. I played what Megan said, and then I played what happened. It's all there in black and white. There's no...
Oh, I do believe you.
No, I don't. You know what I mean, honey.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I didn't mean you didn't believe me.
Right, okay. And I don't want to talk about Voices and whether she tells lies or she doesn't, because you know what? She's not here, as Helen said, to defend herself. And what I see is a lot of one side is as bad as the other and all this shit show.
Yeah, it seems to be 6 of one and half a dozen of the other.
Even Mandy said Voices should not have said it.
Said
so
what?
Will you tell her? Said what? To pay the £50 or
The
the $500?
Listen, we spoke about that on that live, didn't we? Didn't we? I said to you on that live, it wasn't serious. It was said in anger. If I honestly thought it was true, Save the Drama, if I honestly thought she was going to leave my channel and start paying people, then I would have said.
There's no way. And anyway, let's be all real here. The doxing and all the shady shit that goes on, it's never spoke about publicly. It's just done. It's all behind the scenes.
Exactly.
In group chats.
Jesus Christ.
That none of us are in.
Candy, my darling, honestly, you can like whoever. Candy, I am never going to tell you who you can like or who you can't like, my darling. I don't care. You can go to whoever's channel you like, sweetheart. You'll always be welcome on mine.
And
Okay,
Navigator,
honey?
I get that. Look, we can choose to believe it or we don't have to believe it. But you know what? Save the Drama, she's a clip channel like me, and she also knows that we're not popular as a clip channel. Because people, if you put things out, people don't like sometimes seeing words that they've said come back at them. You know,
Save the Drama, what about when Natasha sits there and says, I'll
Yeah.
give you $100 if you blah, 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 whatever it is. What about that? She didn't mean it to STD. She didn't fucking mean it. Come
oh
on.
no, I don't believe for 1 second the girl meant it.
Deb, you're asking about Glenn, right?
Saul is Glenn.
Yeah. Glenn came, I was on Sally Ann's the other day, and Glenn came in. Well, Glenn was in with Trisha. And Glenn apologized to me and said that he wanted to move on. He feels like he's been in a cult and he just wants to get to know people and whatever, right? So the thing about me, Deb, is I'm not a judgmental person. I've made too many mistakes myself. Remember that, you know? I went to the dark side at a point, and then I wanted people to give me another chance. So listen, I hope that he makes peace with. I hope that he does apologize to Granny. I will be looking to see that.
Absolutely.
And I hope that at the end of the day, if he wants to make a change, that he's allowed to make a change, you know. But I don't expect anybody to do what I do or do what I think. You got to do what you feel, Deb. Okay.
Okay, guys. So
I know that
I'm not going to
saying
be disrespectful because I wouldn't do that. But you know, I agree and disagree with a couple of things this evening. So what I'm going to do is bow out
all right,
gracefully.
my love.
Yeah. So, but I love you all, and I'll
And you too, Paula. And
Thank
keep
you,
listening.
Paula.
It was lovely
Yeah,
Love
to
to have
meet
next
you,
chat
Paula.
with you.
no disrespect to anyone.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that I'm going to bow out, mainly because I've had too many wines. Yeah, so I'm going to jump out now. But yeah, love to you all.
Take care.
You too, Paula.
Candy, he did say sorry to me, sweetheart. He did.
Right, Navigator. And he did apologise to you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
I actually don't know very much about the fella. He's
Neither
never
do
said
I.
in to me. Never said in to me. But I do know that he has sat up on the panel. No, you're not Save the Drama, not at all. He has sat up on panels and said some pretty unkind things.
Yeah, but that's like everybody who's left NC.
Exactly. And, you know, again, none of my business. I'm sure he'll make the apologies where he sees fit.
Yeah.
Because everybody that's come from over there, they've had, you know, they've all had a chance. They've all been able to get a chance.
Problem is that she's a master manipulator, the woman.
Yeah. And look, I get that too, Amber. I know. I wouldn't, look, none of us want maybe somebody to be up saying, right, okay, I'm going to pay 50 quid or $50 for your info.
Thank you, SA.
But I think we all know that was never going to happen. Absolutely. But again, I get it. I get it.
It's just it's all a matter of perspective, guys. It's all a matter of who you like at the time,
Yeah.
who you don't like. As I said, there was a big deal made about somebody calling somebody a target while they're sitting beside somebody who said they were going to shoot somebody in the face. So it's really just a matter of
Yeah.
this whole thing's like a fucking popularity contest.
That is actually.
That's what it's like. And whose side are you on?
You know, and I have heard, I think we've all heard some pretty bad shit that people have done over the last few months. But again, if you like the person, it seems to be all right. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, John,
Hey, Jan.
can you highlight this? Everyone deserves a chance. This is a whole big community. And I have been making some really good friends, and they're all over from that community. Absolutely. Yeah. John, there is sides. I have to say there is. There absolutely is.
Oh, there's a huge divide.
Oh, you know, like there might only be, what, 30 channels. But let me tell you, there's sides.
And it's getting bigger because what's happened is people who didn't want to take sides, like myself,
Like me.
are being forced into. Because there's just some things that I couldn't overlook. I couldn't overlook the way Dorothy was being kind of spoke up for. No, it's just bridge too far for me. And then, even if I hadn't got upset about that, there's no way I was going into a chat that had your dirty hooker.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And that's fine. Like, I mean, still doesn't mean that I don't like the creator or whatever it be. But no, I'll choose not to go in. Absolutely not. Now,
That's true, Amber. That's so true.
if the dirty hooker decides to make rounds apologising to everybody.
I don't want to hear it. The thing is, Navigator, that I was very Hooker was coming on my panel all the time. I'd actually got to really like her, and she was one of the worst, if not the worst, when I left Natasha. The
She
foulness
was.
that came out of her mouth.
Hey, Ginger. Oh, she was.
I'd
She
done
absolutely
nothing to
was.
her. Fucking nothing.
And I don't like the way that she has been saying things about her Barb. I love her Barb. Just leave her alone.
I'm telling you, only the woman is gay. I would say she's homophobic.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I mean, apparently if you're gay, going by what she's saying, oh, you're meant to fancy everybody. What a load of bollocks.
Yeah, come on.
Bollocks.
Ah, Deb, you know what will. Just you give me the word and I'll get rid of that grin, my darling.
Well, let me see. I just want to make my videos. I get it. And be a sub. I have stayed away for almost 2 months because of all this crap. Yep, I get it. And because your team, Natasha, saved the drama, and you're actually a really nice woman, because I got to know you a wee bit when I was with Dorothy, and she is actually a really nice woman.
She is. I had a lot of time for Save the Drama.
And, you know, and I also know Megan VR. I know CJ, but she is actually a really nice girl.
Listen, I thought Megan VR was like Navigator and Enchanted, and people who could go from hey Nashville, sweetheart, people who could go from channel to channel and were impartial and gave their opinion. But I saw something different today, Jura.
And I
She
get
lied.
that.
She just lied, and she didn't need to lie. She could have just told the story the way it happened. But I think Megan is caught up with her friendships with other people, and it's affecting her judgment.
And I think that does happen. And you have to be very, very
Well, you
wary of
can't be
that.
impartial and not be impartial. You know what
Well,
I mean?
that's true. That's true. Now, because save the drama, you're bound to know, no matter what you say. I mean, you've got a hard job because you do defend Natasha. That's a hard one. You know, and you've every right to do that. But it's a hard job, and you're going to get clap back. Of course you are.
Hey, Kat, how you
But
doing, sweetheart?
nobody has any right. Nobody has any right. Our privacy on here is important. I mean, mine is. I want to be anonymous. I don't want to be put on out here. Sometimes you don't have a choice, like yourself, CJ. But it is. It can get a wee bit. To her, it felt like an attack. She's allowed to feel that way.
To who?
Megan, is that who she means?
Nobody was attacking Megan.
I think actually of Megan. Yes, Ladybug. Why can everyone do anything
Well,
they want, but we
Navigator,
can't
I
say it?
hadn't seen Megan being dragged by anybody, so I didn't know about that.
Ladybug, I'm still sat here waiting patiently for the clip because it's very, very good.
Don't you start about the freaking clip.
No bloody clips.
I've been
Wait a
sat here
time.
for an hour going, is she going to show it? Is she going to show it? Go on, show it, show it. It was so fun. I was on CJ's earlier, and it was just a great live. And I was supposed to be doing chores. I was supposed to be doing stuff. I was like, I'm going nowhere. I'm watching this.
Save the drama. I mean, listen, that statement is part of the problem. Can you highlight that? No, why can't everyone do anything they want, but we can't say anything? Who exactly are you saying isn't saying anything? Natasha says anything she wants at any given time. So does Dorothy. So does Hooker. So does Drama Divides. So does Jessica with a K. So does Pika Prick, or whatever his fucking name is. So who are you talking about that can't say what they want to say?
But to be fair to save the drama, and I did say it last night or the night before, whenever this all went down, she didn't actually hear the clip of Sarah S.
No, that's right, Jura. And then when she said that, I said, okay then, so you hadn't heard it. No, of course you can make a poll, but then you came into the chat where the person that the poll about was upset. So it's her right to say, I don't appreciate you making that poll. Come on. Am I going fucking crazy here?
No, you're not. If I make a poll, right, I'm not going to bloody go in to the chat where I've made the poll about the person that I've made the poll about, because I know I'm going to get shit. Sarah is a sub of Natasha's.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to just sit there. I allowed you to say what you wanted to say. And I wasn't talking shit. I didn't just start attacking you. We were talking about the poll. So basically, Save the Drama, what you're saying is you can make a poll where you're contemplating if somebody's lying and nobody's to say anything about it. That's effectively what you're saying, which totally contradicts what you just said about people should be able to say what they want.
Well, Save the Drama, I'm going to say something. There's many times I've been ripped. I have never went into that channel. I haven't. No, I wouldn't. I don't go into anybody else's turf. They can say whatever the hell they want, but I'm not going to go in. I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. Because what happens is exactly what happened the other night. It's just a shit show. What you can do, you can make a clip video.
Yes, I did rip you for making the poll. Yes, I did. I don't think you should have done it. The woman was upset. And I don't think you were, I don't agree with it. That's my right. I'm sure I've done plenty of things you don't agree with. In fact, you've told me many times.
Wandering sub, there's no restraint because you're not going to win the argument. Not at all. You're just going to get a lot of back and forth, and then it all gets nasty. So the best thing to do is do it on your own channel if you've got one. And what I would have done, I would have made a video. That's what I would have done. I would have made a video.
Exactly, Maisie. Thank you. It was basically saying she was a liar. It was implying it. And also it gave a forum for everybody who hates her to leave lovely, wonderful fucking comments about
True.
it.
That's true.
Which it wasn't because she was very upset. But I know there's been many people upset, and I know there's been upset on both sides, and everybody can tell their story of what's been done to them. I appreciate that, but at that moment in time, Voices was on my panel. She was crying. She was that upset, and Save the Drama came in, and yeah, I said I didn't agree with the poll. That's what happened. That's it. That's the extent of it. Then what happens is you get people like Natasha using using it for content,
Yeah.
making it a million times worse.
But Save the Drama.
So what's the point?
There's no point. What you need to do is go over to her channel or send her an email and hash it out that way. Honestly. You've got your own channel. You can make.
I told you could make a video. I told you could use the clip. I don't. You do what you got to do.
Well, that's true, Ladybug.
Oh, that's true.
Talking about NC anyway, let's go on here a wee bit. Right, Sagacious.
Yes.
So everybody heard today about Vivian. Vivian has been kicked to the curb.
She's flocka-locka gone.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, she bloody is, let me tell you. So I've managed to get a clip down.
We did have a mystery other for a little while on CJs, and we was all going, who is it? So if we don't know, we'll find out soon if you've got a clip.
Oh, JD, right. Today, NC went live on Twitch. Now, I have to say this, right? I get why Natasha was upset. Absolutely. She shouldn't have allowed that. She should have stopped that immediately. That's a lot like me allowing someone up to rip into UCJ or you Sagacious. You would stop it within the first couple of words, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I have no idea why she even done it. Honestly, I don't. But I'm going to see if I can pull it up here.
I agree, Navigator. Whiskey's not leaving his queen for Vivian. No way.
I can't see it. And that's something I will say. I cannot see Whiskey walking away from
The
Natasha.
interesting one is going to be what good old Dottie does with Luca. That's the one to watch.
Oh, she'll drop her.
It is.
She'll drop her.
Oh, she'll drop her like a fucking hot coal. No doubt at all.
She will, of course she will. Because Dot
She ain't
needs...
making money off the hooker.
Right, let's see. Hopefully I can share my screen. Sure. If you can mute, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, hold on. Stop screen. This is a load of bollocks, this here. Right. If I can do this. Sorry, talk away. Chat away there.
Yes, as we'll find out later, also, NC trusts no other creators, no other channels, and that includes Dottie.
Oh, that had to sting.
Oh, yeah.
That had to sting. But, you know, I'm not surprised. I think that's common. I think it's... I think old Dottie's days is on the countdown. Hi, Brittany. How are you?
Wow.
Is Megan in here? Because I actually would like you to have a chat.
I hope so, so I can Google block her again.
Who?
Who? Come on, Jura.
Oh.
You know
Sure.
who.
Right, here we go. And you too, Brittany. Hope you're keeping well, girl. And this is a whole shit show, this. Right, here we go. Tell me if you can see it.
Yep.
Right, here we go. Yes, I think so, Brittany. Absolutely.
Vivian sat her ass up here on this panel the entire time that this dude said this shit. And then every time she'd come back, she's laughing, cutting up, thinking it's funny, defending this fucker. And even in the chat, she says, oh, he's cool, he's good, he's cool. Now you can see, if you go look, that the entire chat is saying, what are you doing, Vivian? Why are you allowing this, Vivian? And once again, it's my subs who are mods over there. Remember, a few weeks ago, something happened with Vivian. And I said, and I told her, time will tell. Time will tell. Wait till you hear what she's about to say.
Oh. Hey, Barb.
Any drama I don't deal with at all. And I mean, I just don't give it any thought or anything.
Oh, shit. You, Pepperoni, you put me in a tight spot right now.
I'm sorry that I did that.
I will say, and I don't know where you've been, so you haven't been paying attention, like probably because you're busy and you have a life. And but anyway, so the whole thing was, I was against Natasha Cooper for probably 2 years straight, and it created out of that came this, you know, not saying me, but out of Natasha Cooper came this community, right, that now has become equally, if not more, toxic than she is. And
Did you just hear that?
Yes.
Equally, if not more toxic than I am.
Oh, no.
That's what she really thinks, though. That has to be.
They have become equally, if not more, toxic than I am.
No.
Just keep listening.
Oh, with every
So I actually laid down my sword and actually was like, well, you know what? After her aunt died, I did see like a
I felt that, yeah.
I saw her go through something that was really difficult, and I actually feel for her, and I recognize also that I was a part of that pain that she was feeling. And to be honest, I actually don't have a problem with her making money out here. It's because she's totally honest about it. If anything, it's
she stole money. I think she listen. I don't care.
It's not necessarily stealing it for people
No,
actually.
if people give it to her, I donated to her before.
No,
I
but they
don't hate
donated for it.
anybody.
They donated for Christmas presents, and then the people didn't get the presents. I heard it all.
No, actually, that wasn't true.
What?
No,
that
there was
wasn't
no
true.
truth that the.
No, I don't think there was.
No, actually,
honestly,
And didn't you say that you were going to refund the money and never refunded it?
no, I don't know where you heard that. I don't remember hearing that. But so she had the Christmas, which actually was really successful, and then she did her lawyer fund. And the whole thing about awareness was that, and what I did with that was I was like, hey, so if you've donated to her legal fund and you feel like it's been a deception, then this is the information you need.
It's just like this is, and I couldn't believe it was on YouTube. So I stand behind everything that I said and have ever said. But if that didn't happen with the Christmas presents, then
that's absolutely your opinion. I'm just saying for the record, like the board is sort of changed. And I have to admit that the people that hate Natasha Cooper have gotten worse than Natasha Cooper ever was.
I will tell you that I recognize there was all types of feuds going on. I also was not part of any of it, so I was just someone in the.
And I'm going to say this: I don't give a shit if she gave him anything at the end of this.
Oh.
What she didn't do was say one fucking word.
Yeah, Vivian.
To this piece of shit that I have no idea who he even is, while he's saying the things that he's saying. And as far as that Tracy goes, we didn't have anything, lady. I don't even fucking know you. You were
Pepperoni.
She donated to you.
in my chat for 2 hot minutes.
Oh, just
We didn't have a thing.
Jura, I love
We had nothing.
isn't it nice?
Apparently, it affected you a lot more than it affects me, because I don't even hardly remember you, other than you came on my panel a couple of times and said you were living in a van.
Oh.
This was last night, Cindy. This is from last night. Equally, if not more toxic than she is.
Oh, the storms are coming.
Equally, if not more toxic than she is.
But that's what I actually think Vivian believes. Oh.
It is getting to the point that I'm going to distance myself from every person who has a channel.
Everyone.
Every person.
Oh. Ouch.
Are you okay?
Yeah. You do Helen, my darling.
Is this it? I thought I cut out all the pauses.
It is going to be to the point that if you have a channel, just keep moving.
Keep moving.
Moving.
Move on, please. Move on.
I'm waiting for the clip. Yeah, J.A. Bear, you're not the only one who's seen her in a hate channel.
Oh.
Who could she be talking about?
And I'm going to tell you right now,
Yeah.
I don't trust any fucking body. Nobody.
Nobody.
And if you have a channel, I trust you less than most. Because every freaking body that has a channel has a motive. I don't trust anybody. Dorothy talked shit about me for months.
Dorothy.
Wow.
I don't trust her either.
No,
I don't
doesn't trust Dorothy
anybody.
either.
I can't.
Cuts like a knife.
Vivian sat her ass up here on this panel the entire time that this dude said this shit. And then every time she'd come back, she's laughing, cutting up, thinking it's funny.
I tell you, that's a shit show.
I don't trust Dorothy neither.
I don't trust Dorothy either.
Nobody trusts it. Scammy.
Oh.
Well, Gentleman Jack does.
Defending this fucker.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh. StreamYard. Is that me? Stop
She's
screen.
a lovely Christian lady.
I think you could be right, JD. And there's old Dot in the chat. Oh, what was it? You can come to West Virginia. It was just like as if she was so pitiful, actually pitiful. But yes, I think Dorothy's next to be kicked out. Skid Row Dot! I love it. I love it, Kelly. No, of course she doesn't. How could she? You don't change your mind about somebody, within 24 hours. It just doesn't happen. Yeah. And I think Dorothy knows it too. But it was funny, actually, when YT Kimberly asked her today, I have to say.
Oh,
that's right, Navigator. My arse. Love you, my arse.
I said that, Navigator. She loved her last week.
Mm-hmm.
Don't trust her now, no.
No, I don't think she ever trusted her.
And I'll tell you all something. The day Natasha gets rid of Darcy is the day we find out what actually happened to Darcy.
I think you could be right. Mm-hmm.
It'll all come out.
Yep. And I'll be first in line to hear all. But as you said, there's going to be something very important will happen. When Dorothy gets booted, where's she going to go?
Oh, I don't know. But I'll be very fucking interested.
I have an idea where she'll end up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Me too. Where Dirty Hooker ended up today.
NC is not going after Dot yet. That's her only ally. Yeah. I think you're right. But who was it? Yes, Small Town Jack has paid a large donation towards Dorothy's teeth.
Gentleman Jack.
Who did I say?
Small Town.
Small Town.
Yeah, she's not going to like that.
No, she's not. Mm-mm.
Oh, the video's back up on Clapback. Well, everybody needs to do what they got to do with that there, right? Because Dorothy's not allowed to let Natasha stream live from Clapback Queen. She's not allowed. And as soon as YouTube pick up on that, that channel's gone. And she'll lose Surviving the Storms as well. Because because she'll be banned for allowing her to use her channel.
Hey, Sally Ann.
Hey, Sally Ann.
Oh, Voices is going to play it later.
Oh,
that'll be good, actually.
Yeah.
Commentary and all. Happy days. No, what do you call it? Look, I don't blame Natasha for being hurt. That is hurtful. Vivian shouldn't have allowed someone to come up named Pepperoni that she doesn't even bloody know and start ripping into her. But then,
well, to be fair,
though,
Jura, when the guy finished talking, she did stick up for Natasha. She said, "You put me in a kind of awkward situation, and please don't talk about her on here and whatnot."
Well, that's true. Hey, Jameson. But I don't know. Well, she's basically just said she can fuck off.
Oh, they're finished. Yeah.
And Hooker. Now, from what I can gather with Hooker, Hooker started a channel and she's been running around boasting that she had over 800 subs in 3 weeks. But she wanted Natasha to support her.
Yeah. And Natasha went, no.
No. She is Brittany. Finished. Finito. Hello, Megan.
Flocka gone.
Hooker had done a live, I think it was a Tuesday night, and she wanted Natasha over. Basically, she wanted Natasha to support her channel, to be ripping in to the hate channels, which is channels like me. Megan, do you want to come up and have a chat?
Oh, Jura.
No.
I wasn't allowed.
Jura.
Megan didn't want to talk to me this morning, so I don't want to talk to her now. I think that's fair. I'll leave if you want to talk to Megan.
No, absolutely not. I get it. You should have been allowed to. If I don't know why she didn't make
said
up.
to you, Alicia said, I don't think Megan wants to get into it with you this morning, CJ, and you said you didn't. So, anyway, I've said all I want to say about it. She lied. I proved she lied. The proof is there on my live from earlier. So, you'd literally just woken up, but you were sitting on her panel lying about me. So you could have spoke to me about it, but you didn't want to. So that's okay. Sure, I think I'm going to just bow down because it's just going to turn into this now, right?
No, I know. There's no point.
They had every opportunity to talk to me earlier.
They did. And you can't chat. Look, honestly, pardon me, there's no point. Maybe it's just best been left. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm just going to block her and then I won't see what she says.
It's just one of those things. It happens. And, it's just unfortunate. And it should have been talked about this morning, but it wasn't. So we'll leave it at that. We'll not talk any more about it, CJ.
Thank you, sweetheart.
No, you're more than welcome, love. You're better just... look, I'm the queen of block. Honestly, I am. I Google block so many people in chats, and it works for me.
Look, take your pity party and shove it up your ass, right? You weren't just a sub this morning. You were sitting on her panel lying about me. So what the fuck's it got to do with whether you're a sub or you're not a sub? Let her on, Jura, if she wants to come on. No, how's it double standards, Brittany? What are you talking about? It's nothing to do with anything other than she lied about me. That's it. Double standards. I'm sick of hearing double standards. You all act like you've never fucking done nothing. It's everybody else's fault. on Alicia's earlier, and this has got nothing to do with Jessica.
This has nothing to do with Jessica or STD.
You
This is
said,
between you two ladies today.
and I played it on my live, and I'll get Jura to play it right now. I'm telling you, Megan, your words were, Save the Drama came on, and they used it as an opportunity to attack her, or have a go at her, or jump on her, right? And that's a lot of shit. Save the Drama came in and said a comment which led Voices to say about the poll she'd made about her lying wasn't just an attack on her for no reason. And you were there. You seen it. No, she didn't, KNS. She didn't. She said that we attacked her for no reason because we had the opportunity. That's what she said. That's what you said.
And I said to STD earlier, look, I'm neutral in this, but she shouldn't have went into that chat. I have never went into a chat where I've been feeling maybe that I've been ripped or whatever. I just won't do it.
No,
You're best
no.
staying out of it and just speaking on it on your own panel or channel. Honestly, you're best not going into it.
Can you highlight what Navigator said, please, Jura?
And up here, Navigator. Is this
Navigator, trying to explain why she thought STD was attacked, does not include lying about what happened. That's
Can you drop the link, Jura?
just not. No. She could have left that whole part out if she didn't know how it started. She didn't need to say that Save the Drama came in and was attacked for no reason, just because we had an opportunity. She didn't need to say that.
Megan, Voices won't be having a go at you. Nobody's going to be having goes at anybody in here, right?
Oh, double standards. It's okay for you to sit on Alicia's and say whatever the fuck you want about Voices, though. Right? Is this not what the double standards is?
See, I didn't see this. Hey, Voices.
Hey,
Hey, Voices.
Save the Drama wasn't attacked
No.
because we had the opportunity. Megan, what are you going to do to justify what can you say to me to justify what Save the Drama did by putting up a poll about somebody going into my real life and then denying it?
I'm waiting to make sure that you're calm, because I'm not doing this yelling thing.
No, nobody's
Brittany,
going to be yelling.
sorry, just before you start, Megan. Brittany, please don't come for me, right? I would advise you just to ignore me, and I will do the same with you, okay? Is that agreeable? Because I don't want to go down the road with you, Brittany. So you don't recognize me. I could say plenty of things. I don't want to go down that road. So let's just ignore each other, and then that's, one shit show that doesn't need to happen. Is that okay? Thank you.
So first of all, the poll thing I didn't even know about until you mentioned it, because I don't see community posts very easily. They don't show up for me very easily, and I miss
Then what
a
the
lot
fuck are
of
you
them.
even doing up here putting your sense in on this? If you don't have the full information, what the fuck are you even doing up here to run your mouth about it? You have bad information. You don't know everything. So why are we supposed to take what you're saying as legit?
Why are you yelling? Calm down, please.
I'm not
Megan.
yelling. I'm speaking in the same tone
Megan.
that I speak all the fucking time.
Megan, do you understand why Voices was upset about a poll?
I understand why she is upset about a poll, but that is not me, and that's not what I was talking about. So maybe you're misconstruing like what I'm feeling and how I felt that day.
Right.
Because there was a lot of going at her because of her being a supporter of Natasha. And a lot of talk was, well, how can you support Natasha when she does this? And how, like all of that, which was unwarranted in my opinion, because STD is not Natasha. And she
Okay.
hasn't she hasn't even been around. She hasn't
Okay.
even been online. So, and she doesn't support everything that she does, but she took a break. Yes, I understand you being upset about the poll. That's not what I was talking about. But there
Right.
were much other things that people were going at her for. Then Jessica jumped up and immediately went at her and then told her that she had her government name when I know she doesn't. And was basically, to me, it was like a threat. Like, you better watch what you're saying. I have your government name. Like, what are you going to do with that? Even if you did, why would you even say anything like that? So yes, it felt like she was getting attacked because as an NC supporter, y'all started taking your frustrations from NC and putting it on her. That is how I felt.
Respectfully,
No, wait a
Megan,
minute.
I would like
Voices.
you to watch
Voices.
where you're putting that, because no, not an ounce of that was put on from Natasha. That was 100% after somebody going into my real life, contacting my brother that I've been estranged from for 15 years and telling him that I'm a problem on YouTube and I'm off my meds.
You
Yeah.
know that I said
But
that
can
I
I-
was completely against that situation, right? Like, I've
Oh,
outwardly said in every single chat that what happened to you was not right. That was not cool at all. And I said I
okay.
felt really bad for you on Alicia's, CJ. I
No.
specifically said that I felt bad for Voices with that situation.
Well, I must have left by that point. Anyway, can I speak now? Thank you. Everything you just said there, Megan, I would like to point out a few things to you. Firstly, Save the Drama came into my chat. Save the Drama came in saying, accusatory, saying, so you can have an opinion and I can't, right? Save the Drama then accused me of only not liking her because I left Natasha. And I specifically said to her, this has got nothing to do with Natasha. Nothing, right? Now, did I block Save the Drama? Did I let Save the Drama say whatever she wanted? Did I offer her the link to come up on the panel? Save the Drama
Y'all were
was
demanding that she went up on panel.
I didn't. I would never demand anybody to go
Voices
anywhere.
Wait, I thought you
was.
didn't know anything about any of this.
I
Right.
was there in the chat. I
You
heard
were
you
there.
demand it.
That you were there. So tell me, Megan, why you lied and said that Save the Drama came in and we took the opportunity to have a go at her for no reason.
I'm telling you how I felt. I felt that y'all started going at her. Maybe not
Why?
so much you, and I
Why?
apologize.
The poll. It was about the poll, Megan.
It was about the poll. Right. Now, I have to say this as a clip channel, right? Save the Drama was bound to know that when she put up a poll like that, and I like Save the Drama, by putting up a poll like that, she was going to get clapped back, right? She knew, she had to know that would upset Voices, right? I get a lot of shit for my videos. I get it. I understand it. But she's bound to know that was going to upset Voices. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Right?
I do. And it, just because she's my friend doesn't mean that I agree with everything. But again, like I said, that they took what I felt, this is how I feel, okay? That
Yeah.
they took the opportunity to then say, well, how do you support Natasha when she does this? And how do you, that wasn't warranted. If it was just about the
We were
poll,
answering things that she was saying. She was saying things that we were answering right. So she said something and I said, well, you don't say that when Natasha does it. It was a debate. We were going back and forwards. It wasn't an attack.
What about the loyalty that Natasha just outwardly said? Save the Drama is the person that keeps me informed of what's going on.
she
Megan.
doesn't. No, she does not.
Yes, Natasha said it last night. And
So
why
you
are
only
you up here speaking for Save the Drama? If you're not Save the Drama, why are you up here speaking about this?
So you
I
only
get
cherry
you
pick
have
what you
your
believe from
feelings.
Natasha?
What?
I don't believe anything from Natasha.
You only cherry pick what you want to listen to with Natasha. Like, sometimes she's lying, sometimes she's not.
Right. But if you're not Save the Drama, why are you up here sharing your feelings?
Because that's what the whole argument is about. Do you even understand what's going on right now? Because CJ's mad at me because of something that was said this morning. So I'm explaining how I felt and said what I said, because that's
Right,
how
but
I felt.
you
I'm
didn't
not
know
saying
the
how
whole
Save the
situation.
Drama
So
felt.
why are you?
Well,
I get it.
You can say how you feel, but you can't change the facts of what happened. That's not how you feel.
That is how I feel. You can correct me and say that the information is wrong and it can change how I feel, but how I felt is how I felt, period. Just like you do it.
But
You
you
do
were
it all
there,
the
were you
time.
not?
Voices, you do it all the time. You say how you feel, and then if you find out that information is not what you originally thought, then it changes how you feel.
Right.
But
So
what
why are
they're
you not
making-
changing how it feels?
Because you're yelling at me and not giving me a
because
chance.
I'm upset because I have a loud voice, because I'm upset. Now it's you don't. Oh, so even though it's wrong, I don't have to change how I feel.
No, because I'm
Fuck you and
trying
your
to
hypocrisy, Megan. I've got nothing more to fucking say to you. You're
Okay,
a
then.
scumbag, trash ass human. Go back to the other scumbags. Goodbye.
Bye. Jesus.
Megan, you must know that by you and Save the Drama going into CJ's last night,
I mean, come on.
it wasn't a good idea.
This is fine. I won't ever go to CJ's.
No,
if that's how she
no.
wants it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm
Save the
saying
Drama
is,
has been fair and has stuck up for a lot of people in this community too. So for you to say that she shouldn't have gone there, because why? Because she's an NC supporter too.
I do not have a problem with Save the Drama coming in.
That's
Megan.
not what I'm saying.
I have a problem with what happened being told the wrong way. That's it. Save the. I don't. Anybody can come in and give their opinion. Anybody. I'll let her give her opinion.
I'm sorry, CJ, if it was taken wrong. That's just how I felt. And I didn't realize it was, maybe I came in at the wrong time because I did not rewind. Okay. Usually I will start from the beginning, but you guys were like so far in that I felt like, and Save the Drama was in there and I wanted to know what the hell is going on. Because that shocked me. She hasn't been in chats.
So
like
you came
barely.
in after the
poll situation, the poll conversation.
Okay, then. Well,
all
that
I
makes
saw, all I saw was Save the Drama was in there, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I saw that people were like going like angry with her, like, and I missed the whole poll conversation. So
Okay.
I apologize for that.
And that's okay. And now if Alicia had just let me on this morning, then none of this would have happened.
Well, here's
you
why
you'd have said that to me, and I'd have said, okay, well, you didn't see the Save the Drama and put a poll, and that's what so that makes sense.
But here's I think why Alicia didn't, okay? And why she was looking out for me, because last night, because I went on Melissa's yesterday, and it wasn't like all I was saying when I was on Melissa's was just that, if people are going to go at somebody, I'm not going to use names, but if people are going to go at somebody for certain actions, then they should be going at other people for doing the same actions. And that's basically what I was saying. And Mandy took it upon herself to do a live on and review that. And I heard that Mandy was going at me, Sofa's making threats, Kim's going after me, talking about me and her lives. And it was like a lot. So I kept getting messages, are you okay? And I'm like, honestly, I don't even know what they're saying. Then I get the screenshot of Sofa basically making threats. And now I have people saying that they're going to look into me. And I'm like, I am just a sub. So where is this energy? And I know people are like sick of hearing energy, but like there's a miscommunication with Coco on Granny's channel.
That's what you know Coco is.
Yeah, well, there's a miscommunication of something said with Coco, and they keep saying, well, she's a sub. Look at, they're attacking subs. Well, guess what? I'm just a sub too. And just because I happen to give my opinion does not mean that all these people want to make threats and like go at me, and it's just ridiculous. So Alicia was like, this is for you because all of these people are going at you. Here's what you have. Here's your say or whatever. She was doing that to protect me. And I didn't fully understand what was going on. I had no idea what all was even said about me. So, because I went to bed early. So I apologize that I didn't talk to you this morning. It's just, there was a lot going on.
I didn't know anything about any of that. Because I think probably Melissa would have went live during the night my time, so I didn't see her live.
Well, Melissa was live while I was at work, and I took my lunch break and I went on her live. And I thought that it was good, to be honest. I thought everything was like, I thought it was a good conversation. Melissa was very respectful. Heather was up there, and I thought it was a good conversation. Well, apparently some people, I guess, didn't like it and decided that they wanted to say stuff about it. But then, then I go over to support Save the Drama in the stream with Natasha. And all of a sudden, here I am being called out, called a flip-flopper, all this other stuff. And I'm like, all I did was like be in there to support Save the Drama. Natasha hates my guts and feelings mutual. But like, I was only in there. Yeah, well, I was only in there for her. Yet here's my name being called out again. And I'm like, who the hell am I? I am a nobody. I am not a creator. I am just somebody with a damn opinion. But everyone else can have an opinion, but you don't, if anyone else was getting attacked, then, like all of a sudden there's an uproar. So I am a nobody in this community.
You're not a nobody.
I am honestly.
You're very well thought of. No, you are. You're well thought of.
In the scheme of creators versus subs, I'm just
Megan, creators are just people with opinions too, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. I know that, but I don't want. There's a reason why I don't have a channel. One, I don't have fucking time for it at all. And two, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this constant back and forth and go in real life and making threats. And I just don't.
Have the link for Brittany, please.
I just don't want to deal with that. So I'm sorry, CJ, that I didn't talk to you this morning, and I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I wish we had we had got it sorted, but I understand why we didn't, and that's why
It sucks because we don't communicate privately, so it's not like we could have gone private about this.
No.
So everything becomes super public, but the problem is that, and you're right, and I it's my fault too, where you have other people who are now believing stuff without the whole story, and now people that were in your live may not be here, people that were in Leisha's may not be here, so you're only getting part of the story. But I do apologize. I don't want anything bad with you at all. And
I think CJ's frustration was you could have probably said all this, but she wasn't allowed up. I think that was the frustration.
Yeah, but like I said, she didn't know all the other stuff that was going on either.
I didn't know, because I think Navigator said in my chat earlier, Megan was dragged twice last night, and I was like, what? Because I hadn't seen any of it,
Yeah, and I didn't know everything that was going on. I wake up and there's a screenshot, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm not going to deal with threats. I mean, you can look me up, whatever. I have no background. You're not going to find anything on me that everything that I preach about, because I'm called the moral police. Everything that I preach about, I don't do. You're not going to find me being a hypocrite because I don't personally do this stuff. And I do call out, even if they're my friends, and say, hey, that's not cool. Like, let's not, do that. But you won't find anything on me. So it's just, I just don't understand the attacking. I really don't. But I thank you for letting us work it out. And again, CJ, I hope we're okay.
Yeah, we're good, Megan.
I think things get a bit. They do. Everybody gets a wee bit, carried away and upset, and it's understandable. It is understandable.
It just seems to be the way it is now on here.
But you understand as well why Voices was upset.
I understand my Voices was upset, and STD wants me to tell you NC does not get her info from me. I've been away for 2 months. So that is me speaking for her because she told me to say that.
That's fine. And I have to say, STD does a lot of camping. She has stayed away for quite a while. And I know that having a clip channel, you do get a lot of shit through, aren't you?
Yeah,
I get that.
STD's a very approachable
She is.
woman. I've spoken to her by email many times, and the only reason her and I had a problem was because she was upset with me when the whole thing happened when I left Natasha. But I know who she is as a person, I think, and I don't think she's a bad person at all. I think she's a good person. I do. I hope that she gets away from Natasha completely.
Well, you know, it's just one of them things, and I wasn't saying that. I also want to make clear that I wasn't saying that, you know, you shouldn't have went into CJs or STD, but when, you know, especially when you're going in and the person's upset, it can lead to something like this. There's going to be anger and there's going to be back and forth.
Yeah.
Brittany, are you here? Brittany? Calling Brittany Jade.
Yeah, she asked if she could come up.
And I don't have anything like I don't want to be fighting with Voices either. Voices
No.
And Voices, you've said a lot of stuff about me and we've never had a conversation. But like I said before, the situation with your brother is completely screwed up. And I'm sorry that happened. And, you know, I feel really bad. And I don't know what to say because, like, I can't imagine how that feels. So I do feel bad for that. But, you know, I am open to conversation. I don't deal with like yelling. I just
No, I know that.
No, and I'm the same, Megan. I don't like it. I love a conversation, but if someone starts yelling at me or swearing at me, I don't like it. So I understand that.
Yeah, I just retreat. I'm done with the conversation at that point. But I am sorry, and I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. But yeah, but Jessica, though, I'm sorry, she did come up and immediately go at her. So
that's a separate thing.
It was all in the whole conversation and how it originally got brought up.
I get that. You know,
I'm not talking anymore about her. That's
no. Oh God.
Okay, it seems to be about. I don't know a lot about it, but could Megan is close to Save the Drama. Could Save the Drama maybe take that poll down? Would that help?
Poll comments were deleted.
Is it? It's still up.
Phil's saying it's been deleted. Well, the comments were deleted anyway.
Right, because the comments were quite rough. Apparently, I didn't again see it, but the comments weren't very nice. So I suppose if when Voices would have seen Save the Drama come in, of course there was going to be a back and forth. Of course there was.
Yeah, and I didn't actually know about the poll. I only found out there and then. So I was like, what? Because you're hearing someone cry and be really upset. And like I said, my brother was contacted and we weren't estranged at the time, but we've been estranged for 3 years because that happened and the way he dealt with it. It's horrible when it comes to your real life. I know many of you know that.
Exactly. That's why I don't condone any of the real life stuff from
bad,
anybody.
Yeah. It is
any
bad.
side, any person. And that's why like the threats to try to find the identity of STD, why that was made into a big deal is because she has family, you know, and her family is her everything, like literally everything. So
of course, I get that. But that would never have happened. It wouldn't have happened. I would like to think it would. It wouldn't have happened. I would like to think it wouldn't.
No,
So
I
again,
don't.
no,
I think
we
it
wouldn't have
was
done it.
scared in anger. You know.
Hello, Brittany, and welcome. I hope that's Brittany.
Hello, Brittany. Yeah, we hope it's Brittany. She's muted at the moment. I don't. She has to unmute herself.
I always get scared. Hello, Brittany.
That's Brittany because she's always having issues.
Yeah, that's true. She's always dropping. Oh my God. And I don't have an overlay because you have to have pay for the premium. Ah, that is Brittany when she's popping up and down.
Sure. If I pay for it, can you use mine?
Yes.
Oh, you need to tell me how to do that, honey, and I'll give you my details.
We can share this.
Oh, so oh no, hang on, I think I know. So if you log in on mine, but you stream it through your channel.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll send you that on WhatsApp, hon.
It's because I don't use any more than the free 20 hours a month.
Yeah, totally.
And I don't want to pay for it because I pay for enough.
Well, when I got demonetized, right, and I canceled all my subscriptions, I realized how quickly that 20 hours goes.
Yeah, but you're a pro. I'm not. I'm an amateur.
I'm an amateur, my darling.
Saturday evenings is enough for me. Let me tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
Brittany, hello.
I'm so sorry. I'm driving and. Can you hear me?
Hello, my love.
Hi. Is it working now?
It is.
You're always going somewhere.
Okay.
Oh.
Brittany, you're breaking up.
It wouldn't be Brittany if she didn't break up.
Is it working now?
It is.
I'm sorry. Thank you for
You're all
letting
right.
me come up. I should be.
Oh, you're welcome.
I should be good now. I go through. There's just a specific dead zone by my house, but I just wanted to come up because I was listening to CJ and Megan, and I have to apologize to CJ because I didn't realize that you, CJ, wasn't aware of Megan being called out last night. I thought you knew that when you.
No, I hadn't seen any of it. No. Because Navigator said something about it.
I'm sorry that. Yeah.
I didn't know that Megan wasn't there at the start either. I thought she'd seen, the stuff, how it all kind of started about the poll. So I didn't know that either. And if I had known that, then I would have understood why she said what she did.
Yeah.
So I hate things like this because it may always make. Listen, this has happened to me before. And it always makes me feel like a bit of an idiot because I always think, what a waste of energy and time and upset, when it was just a misunderstanding. And so many times that happens on here,
That was well. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm face palming because I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting there listening to you, and I was all worked up, and then I was like, well, wait a minute, she didn't know, so. Can I really say that, it's like she's trying to pile on Megan when she didn't even, so I should have been so quick to react. So, and I'm sorry for that because I don't want problems with you. I like you.
No, I don't want that either. It's no good for anybody or our subscribers, because we got a lot of people who go between the two channels, and you don't want them feeling any kind of way. And I know you don't want that either, Brittany. People need to be able to go where they want. I truly believe that. And
I,
I react too quick sometimes. There's plenty of people who will tell you that, you know,
But we,
especially if from the old community. God love them. But
yeah.
I do feel like a little bit of an idiot. Yeah, I do, Navigator. Every time this happens, I say I will never do that again. I will, count to 10 and go to the person, and
but then that wouldn't be you. We all do that.
that's
I've
true.
done it. I have done it. And I've ran in without getting the whole story. I think we're all guilty of that.
Yeah.
Um,
It's come on, baby. Things
I'm
have
just
been so
glad.
tense lately
Things have been
too.
tense, very, very tense lately around here.
Yes.
Whew.
That's true.
And it's like I almost want somebody to do a community. I don't know. Do a big live stream where everybody has to go and hash things out and get it over with
They
because
tried that.
I know.
Yeah, Gen X's round table.
Yeah.
People
my
have
God.
tried. People have tried.
But it's like
Ah,
something's got to give. I've never seen it this bad.
It's bad. It is
you
bad.
know, what Shmita just said is so true. Jen Lou's great. I love Jen Lou.
So do I. Love her.
I always agree with everything she says. Honestly. Hey, Remy. But I agree with you, Brittany. I think the only way to solve anything is communication. It's true.
Exactly.
It is. And even if it was, a nightmare for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, if at the end everybody has said what they want to say,
Yeah.
even if
Yeah, it's
everybody's
about
not
being
even,
heard, isn't it? I think that's why you were so cross today. Is you were just like you didn't let me up, and then of
yeah.
course we've got Hooker up there, so you're like, wait a minute, she's up there and I'm not up
No,
there.
that
You
really
know?
annoyed me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thank you, Val. What was I going to say? Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody's not going to leave suddenly friends. But you know what? What Angel just said. People need to feel validated in their feelings and how they feel. And I think there's a lot of, well, that happened to me, but nobody seems to care. Whereas other people seem to get more attention and more sympathy and whatever. And I think that's valid. Everybody deserves to have their experience listened to and acknowledged.
Yeah.
It is
Right?
I honestly believe that most arguments come down to people feeling that they're not being heard. They don't want
Yeah.
to argue with somebody, they just want to be heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just look, as soon as Megan said to me that she hadn't been there at the start, right? My whole everything just left me. It was diffused because I then realized where she was coming from, and sometimes you need that person to say, "I what happened to you was wrong. It shouldn't have happened," and like I say, validate it. Because at the moment, I see a lot of
Yeah.
things being done that have been done to. Seems to me like it's just a big circle, right? And Brittany's had real life things happen. Jess has had real life things happen. Voices, Alicia. Uh,
None of it's right.
none of it.
Absolutely none of it.
None of it's right, Megan. None of it. And the problem is you get into that thing where it just becomes like I don't like the phrase tit for tat because it trivializes it, but that's what it is basically.
Yeah, it is actually. Hey, T. Adams. No, but it is. It is actually.
Hey, T. Adams.
And the people that's maybe stuck in the middle is subs
Yes.
because they do want to go wherever they want, but they
They
feel
really do. And I was talking to Ginger the other night on my live, and she was saying that she made an alt once, not because she wanted to make an alt, not because she was trolling or anything like that, but she wanted to go places, but she didn't want to be screenshot and, oh, look
yeah,
where she's gone. And she just wanted to go to someone else's channel without the grief or the comeback that comes with it, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Brittany and CJ, you've never had an issue. until
No.
really lately. And I think that's just cross wires.
Yeah. And I think
You
that's part of
there?
the problem too, is that you go to a chat and you are screenshot and you're judged because you're in a certain chat, and it's not a good feeling. And we shouldn't be doing that, especially the
No.
subs. Like they should be able to go to whatever creator that they want to, but they can't, because then they get called out, get
Yeah,
called
and I
names,
think
and
I absolutely agree with you, and it's a big problem. And people keep saying it, saying, "Look, I want to go wherever I want to go. Like, I don't want to be called out on someone's live as a sub. I don't want to be called out later on just because I said hello somewhere. You know, it's a problem."
Yeah, I think. Look, let's be honest, right? There's two different camps at the moment,
Hmm.
and it's more of a divide
Hey,
than
Mandy.
there's ever been. Hey, Mandy, and I'm not as a channel owner. I even feel it
Hey,
about
Nettie.
where I can go, where I can't
Yeah.
go, and I think that's why having a big, I don't know what you call it, not round table anyway. Sorry, Jen, but something like that where we could clear the air, and maybe that would
Yeah, that's a good
reset
idea.
everything.
And I don't think things that has been done 2 years ago, 1 year ago, needs to be rehashed and rehashed.
No, well, there's enough
Because,
happening right now
yes,
to bother that.
are you there, Brittany?
That's true, unique trauma. That's true.
Brittany's dropped, I think, again. Yep, she has. But do you feel
always.
better? Do you feel better, Megan?
I do. Yeah.
Good.
I feel better, Jura.
Good. I'm glad you feel better too, CJ. Because I know you don't like this. You don't like it.
No, I hope for a day where YouTube is, what it's supposed to be, which is entertaining people.
Well, your life today entertained me today, CJ. I was gripped.
The second part of my life was awesome.
The second part, I had my popcorn out, I had my snacks. It was great.
Yeah, that was drama. That's what drama's meant to be. Drama channels.
Yeah.
That's what it's meant to be, where you're commentating on somebody like Natasha Cooper, and it's just in a fun kind of way. You're not going real life. Nobody's going real life or talking about kids or anything like that. We're commenting on the shit she's putting out there, and that's what it's meant to be. Just got
And I
totally.
totally agree. I mean, there's a saying, isn't it? Keep it on YouTube. You can talk about anything that you see on YouTube because it's a public platform. So you can talk about anything on YouTube,
But that
but
doesn't
keep
happen.
it on YouTube.
Sadly, high replay, that doesn't happen. This is the problem. This is actually the problem. People bring it onto real life. And it's done continuously. Digging, background checks, this, that, and the other. Should never be done. But it is.
They always try to justify it for some reason, and it shouldn't be. There's no justification for it at all. Like, nobody should be dug up on, period.
You're welcome, Brittany. No, of course not. I mean, what the hell has that got to do with a bit of drama? I mean, if we want to bitch at each other, yeah, let's do it. But,
well, because the thing is, who
I'm
really
not interested
cares?
much.
I mean, Jura, if somebody was to find out all your personal info tomorrow and put it up there, who really cares? Like, I don't need to know your personal life.
No.
Exactly.
And I think I'm glad that I live in Ireland. And I'm sure you are glad you're Scotland and England. Because in America, it's like a free-for-all. And it really does invade people's privacy.
Well, Jura, I might be in Scotland, but I've had everything done. It might not be exactly the same, but they can still cause you problems, that's for sure.
You all right, JD?
And that's too bad. I mean, you have went through the shit. That's true, you have actually. People like reporting people to social services, CPS. Like, really?
Yeah. Contacting your family, you know.
No, Jimmy May, I won't. Why would I?
Oh, here's Jamie me.
Jimmy, no. I can pass my opinion.
Jamie me. She was on YouTube last night, you silly bastard.
That's true.
She
She
was
was.
literally on YouTube last night, you fucking idiot. See, now
That's
this
far
is
true.
people we can have fun with.
I'm the same, Brittany. I am boring square. There's nothing on me. Nothing. So, Megan, have you heard that Hooker is gone? And so is Vivian.
Yes, that's the big news. Well, we knew Vivian was on her way out, but the big news is that, yeah, Hooker is gone.
You know what's sad about the situation with Hooker
Mm.
is that she was on Brittany's or Alicia's this morning defending Natasha, like really
Oh, wow.
defending her. So to whatever happened, I heard that part of NC's live today, but whatever
Yeah,
happened,
Blue October, Hooker is gone from NC's coop. Absolutely gone.
we'll
what-
see. We'll
What?
see.
Well, from what I can gather, no, Vivian, well, she might as well have Smita because
She's lost
basically-
all her mods and subs.
and she done a live tonight, and there was no one in there.
It's
No
sad
one.
because she's defended her like crazy, and just because she has a membership at Brittany's or at Alicia's, God, I keep mixing. Sorry, I'm sorry, Brittany. Just because she has a membership with Alicia, is that she's going to turn on her like that?
No, I think it was because it was happened on Tuesday night, I think. Hooker
There was-
had a conversation with
Yeah.
Natasha, and
And there was
basically,
people in chat saying, shall we support Hooker, go over to Hooker's live? And Natasha was like, absolutely not, no.
and Hooker wanted,
He's such
know-
a good friend.
Such a good
Well,
friend,
spo-
CJ.
yeah.
Such a great friend.
she wanted really for there to be channels like what we've got over here, but for Natasha.
Yeah, she definitely believes that.
But I have to say, and I know you maybe don't agree, I find Hooker a vicious and nasty bitch, and that's the truth.
So CJ, right, okay,
Sorry.
this is like the big
She is.
sort of issue. Who do we think that Dorothy is going to back? Will she back Hooker? Or will
No,
she
she
back
won't stick in-
Natasha?
No, Natasha.
Angel,
Okay.
that is not even a question.
A question?
my darling.
No,
She's staying with the money.
of course she is. Mhm.
She's, and the problem is that the fact that she's broadcasting to everybody, Gentleman Jack's paying for her teeth, is only going to piss old Scammy off even more.
I thought that same thing when I saw that.
Yeah.
When I did the same as soon as I saw that when Dorothy put a community post and was like, "Oh, thank you, Gentleman Jack, thank you so much for that
Mhm.
big donation, thank you so much." I could just imagine Natasha in the background going, "Holy fuck no!"
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, you don't say things like that publicly.
She was vicious. She was vicious. I know you maybe like her. Sorry, Megan, but the things that she said about
She turned on me for no reason.
oh,
Yeah, me too.
I'm not necessarily friends with her. I don't not like her, but she turned on me like when I left Natasha,
Yeah.
because I wasn't gonna have Natasha control me where I went. Yeah, she just turned on me. So
When she turns, it is bad.
she didn't go at me. She just
to be fair,
But-
I actually don't think Hooker has actually done anything wrong, right? Vivian, I get why Natasha's hurt,
yeah.
right? I get that, right? To be fair, I have to be fair here. Vivian let that person say not very nice things, right? She should have stopped it immediately. Hooker has always really defended Natasha.
Always.
So I think it was definitely something, but Natasha didn't want. She did say she didn't want anyone making channels. And
I think that was the point. I don't think Natasha
really
likes
that was the main
anyone
issue.
making a channel. Yes. She
How
doesn't like it.
ridiculous is that? If they can't not go anywhere for 2 days, I'm like, who are you to tell your subs where they can and cannot go? I better shut up because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't, but like, come on now. Like that, does
That's
anyone
true,
not
Amanda.
see how controlling that is?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Am I reading this right? Has Whiskey just got rid of Vivian from his chat? Is that what somebody just said?
I don't know. I heard a little bit of Whiskey's and he was
Not happy.
confused at what happened and yeah, like upset. Not upset, but like sad. Doesn't understand this whole whatever happened with Vivian. But I think he wants them to work it out from what I got from the small bit that I was listening.
Okay.
I don't know though. I mean,
but I have to say, I do not believe for 1 minute that Vivian was all in backing Natasha. I don't believe that.
Well, this would be strike 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Since they started getting, because there was that whole thing with her and her old friend that got it. They got into it on Vivian's one time.
Ah, yes.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I can't remember the other name, but yeah, that was strike 1, and this is strike 2. So I don't know.
No, she basically said tonight that was it. Vivian,
I think it's back
off.
up, Mandy. See, did you say the video's back up on the Crack
Yes, it is.
Queen? Yeah.
Yeah, it's back up.
Voices was going over it later, I think. No, I think Vivian, that's her finished. That's definitely her finished. And if Whiskey's a good friend to Vivian, but I think Vivian went the way she did. It was to
because of Whiskey. She followed Whiskey. Yeah.
So what do you think would happen? That's the more interesting question. Is who would Waha go with? Because you know that he can't go with both.
No. That is a hard one, Megan. I don't know. I'm going to have to say Natasha. But
I'm going to say Natasha.
But I do think probably Natasha.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
Publicly, Natasha, and maybe still talk to Viv behind the scenes.
No, I can't see it.
No. I've always got the feeling that friendship is very one-sided.
I don't think there was a friendship.
Yeah, I think Vivian was more of a fangirl to Whiskey.
Yes.
Don't know why.
But you know, Vivian she was speaking the other day, she was wanting maybe to take a break. So maybe she will.
Good time then. Yep.
But you know, Natasha doesn't like to share.
No,
that's I
mean, let's be honest. She doesn't like to share the money. She doesn't like to share the money.
He did, Brittany. I've seen him talk to her really kind of shitty, you know, and almost like she's a second thought to him.
I really don't see the appeal with that man. He's nearly 50, and the way that he speaks to women, no, he's not my cup of tea at all. Absolutely not. No. But anybody it's hard coming out of Natasha's. It is.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out.
Yeah.
I think it is. I said to Joe, it's a bit like a reshuffle of YouTube. Like sometimes there's a big reshuffle and see where the cards lay. And we just have to sit and watch. A bit like, you know, in Parliament and they have a reshuffle. And
yeah.
I think it's a little bit like that.
Have y'all even...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You're all right, love.
I was just going to ask, like, up until yesterday, I haven't honestly even thought about Natasha or where she's been or what she's doing or if she created a new channel. Like, that it feels like it's starting to like fade.
It is, Megan. You're right.
Am I the only one that feels that way?
No, every time this happens to her, it dilutes her. It certainly dilutes her audience a little bit more, but also people are starting to get fed up with it. People like certainty, routine, and
Yeah.
they don't have that with her anymore. And
Thanks,
not
Dave.
only that, but the desperation in her. Somebody said that yesterday, and I thought it was so true. The desperation when she talks is very evident, and
Mm,
I think these are the end days for her, Megan. I really do.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
you could
maybe
be right.
she's afraid of that, and that's why she's trying to keep a hold on her subs. But I feel like it's just gonna at some point it's gonna if they have a brain, that'll push them away because like I I don't understand how anyone could be controlled. Like I know there's cults, and I'm not saying hers is before that gets clipped. I'm just saying like the control factor in it.
Mm.
I
But
believe
like,
there is.
well,
Absolutely, there is. And it's
the
been
other
played out every single day.
the other night she went on Twitch and said, "I'm done with YouTube. I will not be back on YouTube. So, well, listen, if you want to join my Patreon, I want your name, your phone number, your email address, your address, real address, or you're not joining my Patreon because I will not be back on YouTube." Less than 24
I
hours,
know.
she's on YouTube.
Yeah.
She could have done the thing last night on Twitch. She didn't have to go on Dorothy's for that. But you
Oh,
know what was funny is
Yeah.
she took over that channel. So when I was in there and I said, I'm here to support Save the Drama. And I said that because I was like saying hi to a couple of people and I didn't want to like just, get attacked or whatever because it's all her people. She
mhm.
had the nerve to say, you know, Dorothy gave me this channel to use. You know that I'm the one
Oh,
that is hosting it. Like basically, why are you here? And it's kind of like, and I wanted to put, I'm sorry, whose channel is this again? I kept my mouth shut, but I was just like the control. Every time she goes on a panel, it's taking over.
of
She's got to
course.
take over the whole channel. Like it's hers. All of a sudden, it's her channel now, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
wow, I can't
Yeah.
believe it.
And that is how she sees it, Megan. But one thing she said, which is probably the main reason she went on Darcy's and not Twitch, she actually said, "I don't know, but people don't seem to donate as much on Twitch as what they do on YouTube." And sure enough,
No.
yeah, she said it, and she'd been sitting at like 7% with that fund. Went on YouTube last night and got the full 5K.
How does that make sense,
Wow.
though?
5,000.
Yep,
The
yep,
manipulation.
Jeez.
5,000 euro one night.
In one
Oh my
night.
God.
Wowzers.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. But you know what? I do think it's the same people that's donating time and time again.
Gotta be.
It is. And she did say that Vivian got hundreds of pounds worth of makeup, but that wasn't from Natasha. Gentleman
No.
Jack bet that. Gentleman Jack gifted. She buys a lot of makeup and then gifts it.
I hope she's going to get that makeup still.
Well, you know, oh, I just think it's crazy. I've never seen money like it in my life.
No, but that's funny that she said that because it's the same people. It's just a different platform, but it's all the same people. So how would that matter? I don't.
I know, Mandy. I know.
Does that make any sense?
And it's all shitey, cheap makeup that's used that she's selling. It's crazy. £5,000, £1,000, all that money, night after night, week after week. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
we're not the ones buying it, thankfully. But
Jen Lou, I get that, but you know what? I can't stand her greed. I actually find it hilarious that people keep spending their money, but it's the greed and gluttony that annoys me on any person. I can't stand a greedy person. I hate it. I think it's a really bad sign in someone.
there's a big theory, and I think I believe it, to be honest,
Mm.
that she isn't really getting 5,000, that she's using the PayPal funds to kind of move money around.
Do you think?
Well, I don't know, Jura. 5,000 in one night, it's a lot of money.
Oh, it is a lot of money.
I
mean,
just
I mean,
it's too good to be true.
1,000, maybe you could manage 1,000. But 5 grand, that's a
I
lot of
mean,
dollar.
when she had that channel back there for a good 2 months, right? She didn't get over 2.3K subs. So it's not like she's sitting with the 27,000 subs no more. So unless I heard Gentleman Jack is actually a widower
Yeah,
who's giving her pension.
it's more than a bloody pension.
Yeah.
I do think it's the same people. Oh, the
Yep.
PayPal pull was to take Jess to court. What a load of bollocks.
Huh.
was it really?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like, you see, this is, you know what? They deserve their money to be taken from them. They really do, if they believe that shite.
Well, she
the
got
20. What about the
20,000.
20K? Yeah.
I think that's gone. Because, CJ, do you remember that night that her channels first went down? Do you remember, wasn't it Recliner Queen and the main Recline with Natasha? Her original.
It was
channels.
Recline with Natasha Cooper.
And
the
I
other
don't
one,
even know how this ended up, why we were in a private StreamYard, right? I still don't know how this happened.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And it was, who's that other girl? Asked her
Tia.
about the money. Tia. Tia said to her, Natasha started to cry and said, look, I have no money, this, that, and the other. What am I going to do? And Tia said, well, you've got the 20,000 for the lawyers. And she said, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
What?
That's true.
And we were all like, we had a let on, we didn't hear that.
Yep.
On my life, that's what she said. No,
She
I haven't.
did. Does nobody think she still got that 20,000, do they? That's long gone.
Yeah.
There's no way she's got that.
Hey, that girl. You see, sweetie, I feel the same. I do feel the same. It's the greed and gluttony. I mean, how much money does she need?
She'll never get enough money, Jura, because she's a gambler.
Yeah.
So she'll never get enough. She sees this as what pisses me off the most about it, Jura? The entitlement.
That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
She is not owed a penny from anybody for having a YouTube channel.
No, none of us are.
No. If you get, you're lucky. That's it.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous the way she sits there and puts it onto her subscribers as if they are responsible. And then in the same breath, she'll talk about others and say, get a job. Get a job. Like what?
But look at her history, right? I know I don't like to say this, but if you look back at her history, right? I would say maybe quite a lot of her subs don't know her history. She's not doing any different than she did before she had YouTube. She's been at this all her days.
She's a scammer. She's a grifter.
That's it. Yeah,
She knows how to make money from nothing. That's
she does.
true. But unfortunately, it's usually in some way through manipulation
Yeah.
or lying. If you look at like the prom dresses, right?
Oh my God, yes.
So that's just pure scamming. She took the money, she didn't deliver. You can't call what she does with the PayPal pool scamming.
No, you can't, because
You can't
people
call
are
it that.
actually no, they're given the only one thing that she has, I believe, scammed is the 20K.
Yeah. Oh well, you could say, well, she said she was doing a PayPal for a hot tub, and we never saw a hot tub, or well, all the other ridiculous fucking things. But the problem is that she actually sits there and says, "Give me your money, give me your money to piss off the haters."
I know, and why do people believe that shit? Do you
She
think they
said,
do? Do
I
you
was going
think
to say,
men
but they
"Oh,
believe?
they
do.
do,
They're
yeah,
happy
they
to do
do."
it. And sometimes I think, I do think like that. And sometimes I think, well, sometimes people have to take self responsibility.
Yeah,
And if that's what they want to do, and if they're grown adults and are fully compass mentis and they're grown adults, they can do what they want with their money. More for them, in a way.
Yeah.
oh, it definitely was.
The problem is, Irvin, my biggest thing is that I honestly believe, and this is scary, but I think it's true. If she went live tonight and said, "Guys, the 20K, I blew it. I spent it at the casino. I'm really sorry. Help me, Jesus." Uh,
Her
they
diehard subs wouldn't care.
they
No,
wouldn't
they
give.
wouldn't.
They
They
wouldn't
wouldn't care,
care.
CJ. No, they
I
wouldn't.
know.
I feel like a small portion might.
Yeah, we're
Very small portion.
But do you really think people are gullible like that?
yes, Jura.
You see, I'm not. You see, maybe me. I'm kind of. I'm always said in our house that, oh, I see the worst in everything, and I probably do. It's not that I think I'm realistic, not pessimistic. Hey, Robbie,
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Robbie.
I wouldn't believe
Hey,
that
Robbie.
because you know how much a solicitor lawyer costs. We all do.
Yeah, but they
Like to
don't.
send a fucking letter, it's like £750.
Yeah, but Jura, look, she'll sit there and say about not having an income, and she doesn't know how much money she's going to make this month, and how terrible it is, and they'll
So
give her
let her research it.
$3,000, right? And then she'll go to the casino the next day.
But there's people that don't earn, like some people don't earn 5,000 in a month. Never mind in that.
I
That's what
don't.
Or
I'm
half a year.
I'm,
That's a huge amount of money.
you know,
saying. It is.
I don't, and I work 40 hours a week.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know, I have to say, yeah, she is actually good, Brittany, at what she does.
she is. Oh yeah, she's a master.
She could go into one of those tents and look, people would be, because she has got the charm. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it.
That's true, Deputy. Now Natasha what she should do is go legit
Yeah.
and start teaching seminars on how to be a great salesperson or something. Make an honest living, Natasha.
No, because then that teaches other people to get money, and that goes against
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I was thinking about that guy from Catch Me If You Can, Megan.
Oh my God, yes. Yes. But he went, I mean, he actually did turn the corner. But she would be, no, she's too greedy. It's madness. I just don't get it. It's like people are saying, oh, look, you haters, I've given her my week's wage.
I
So
know,
what?
it's crazy. I know.
I'm like, I don't
That's
give
what
a
scares me. I honestly,
Yeah.
sometimes I think that people are leaving themselves short to give her. And that's fucking awful.
Yeah, part of so I struggle because I say that it's their money, they should be able to do with whatever they
Mrs.
want.
P.
But then at the same time, I work with seniors,
Mhm.
and I see
Oh.
how much they get taken advantage of
Yeah.
and like coerced, manipulated. Like some of these subs are made to feel like they belong. They don't really have anybody else,
Mm-hmm.
and they rely on her to be there for them. And I feel like it's kind of like a manipulation. So it's I struggle with it. And when it came to the 20K is when I really felt that, and that's when I left, because it was just seeing how quickly that came about. And I was like, there's no way what she was saying it was being used for. I was like, there's no way that one, that would be enough, because she was talking about going after all these different people. Like there was a whole list of people. And I'm like, I just got done with the Tati Westbrook KJ lawsuit, and they spent over 100,000 a piece and got nowhere. There's no way that you're suing all these people
Wow.
for 20K.
No.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
And
it's
for what?
madness. It's just not going to happen. It's crazy.
And I'm like, for what? Like, you do the same stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
And sadly, it's still going to be the same people. And she'll still be coming back. I don't think she can be stopped, actually. But I do think each time she keeps coming back, her sub count is definitely getting lower.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. So we can hope that way. Oh, she didn't make Pitta. She didn't make 5K.
She didn't. Everybody's saying that, Peter.
See, again, maybe, you see, this is the problem. Again, this is rumours. I mean, I find it strange that 5K could be just in one night. That's a lot of money. I think Pitta's a mod, isn't she? No, they're lying. Fair enough. Yep, I get that. Right, okay. I
How much
apologise.
did she make then, Peter? Because the goal was 5K, wasn't it? So many people said that today in my life.
That you made 5K?
That she made for the 5K.
You wish you'd made 5K.
You damn right. I'll take 50.
Night, JD, lovely. Night.
50?
Pounds.
Good night, JD. 50
Oh,
pounds,
so she
yeah.
made 3,500, Peter.
350. You see, this is what I'm saying. The rumours on here. Right, so we've dropped a dramatic from 5,000 to 350. I actually believe the 350 sounds realistic.
But why would people...
But now, come on, CJ. Why wouldn't they say it? Because it makes everybody think, wow, 5,000, then 2,000 the night before, 1,000 the night before.
Oh,
yeah.
well, but Jura, I mean, I've seen it where she's made 3,500 in the one night.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me just have a little look here. I just...
Pitta, I don't really... Look, I've said this. I actually don't care if you've all spent yourselves broke over there.
No, I don't.
Spend yourselves broke. Hand your week's
That's what you
wages
wanna do.
over. It's got sod all to do with me.
Hand your deeds over if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, hand it all over. But I'm going to be honest. This is my issue. My issue. I cannot stand greedy people or gluttonous people. It's a real to me. Greed and somebody being mean and tight. They're just things I just cannot have. But I do believe you saying that about the 350. I have to say.
See, for me, it's not even about the money. For me, it's about the rudeness when people have been there for hours and hours and hours on panel. They've helped make a channel. They've helped keep a channel going. They go on panel and, they're like literal, oh, I love you. You're the best thing since sliced bread. And when they see the light and the light bulb goes off and they go, then NC's like, oh, I didn't like you anyway. Oh, you're awful. Oh, you're a horrible person. That's what gets me.
Okay, so her fund is only at $740.
That's still quite good.
$740?
Yeah.
That's a huge difference.
It's a bit of a difference. Yeah.
It is. You see, right. I'm going to say this from now on. Before I repeat something, I'm actually going to go in and have a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do super chats as well. Not to Natasha, but to other creators.
I do
do.
sometimes
I
too.
definitely do. It's my money. I'll spend it how I want.
Yes.
But again, greed is a terrible thing. That's just something for me.
I do.
And if you're keeping taking from the same people time and time again.
Here's my thing. It's not people. Okay, so people donating because they want to donate is one thing, right? But the constant reminder of the fund and talking about the fund and talking about how nobody's donating as much to her
I agree
anymore.
with you, Megan. Like, there's no other content apart from just talking about it.
Yeah.
You know, if there was some other content and people were going, you know, here's $100, here's $10, whatever, you know, because we enjoy it, because we're part of a community. But the whole content is just talking about
the fund.
The fund. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been on tonight, right? No one's heard me mention anything about money. And I wouldn't.
Donate to her now. No, I'm just kidding.
Do you know what I mean? My
Where's
PayPal,
Douche Canoe?
my PayPal is my about section. And you know what? That's grand. But if I kept going on and on and on and on, I think that there it's kind of like gets into people's heads that they feel guilty.
Yeah. It's the guilt. It's
it's pressure. It is. She creates that atmosphere in her chat. If I was her subscriber and I really loved her the way
hey,
would do, I would feel that. I would feel that pressure. I would. I'm telling you. I can understand why people do it.
Yeah.
She's sitting there basically saying, I've got no money.
But she
They
has.
took my income, I got no money. Pay me. Pay me.
No, I don't agree, Peter. I'm sorry.
No,
I actually don't agree.
Peter. No,
I've
no,
sat in
no.
chats, many chats. CJ doesn't. Brittany certainly doesn't. None of those girls do. You know, it's continuous. It's always about money. Always about
Always
money.
about money. If another creator says it once a stream, hi guys, just to let you know, I still got that PayPal pool, or if you want to support my channel, here's my links. That's not what we're talking about, Peter. This is she'll sit for hours, and I'm not exaggerating.
Full on sections of her live are just strictly talking about the fund and her not getting as much and her losing her channels and like really playing the whole thing up, even though she's now got memberships on her website. She's got her Patreons.
Yes.
She's got her Facebook. She's not. And then she's got her makeup sales.
Should we talk about Patreon a little bit? Because I was astounded that to join Patreon, you have to give her a telephone number, full address, all the details. I'm like, what the hell?
Even AD doesn't do that.
Hell to the no. That is
L to the big no.
No.
Peter, can I ask you a question, Peter? She said last night or the night before on her live that this is her words exactly. The only source of income I have is my PayPal funds.
Bollocks.
Peter, that's a fucking lie. She's got Patreon. She's got the memberships from her website. She's got Facebook. She's got makeup, the money from the makeup, which is a lot of fucking money, by the way.
If you're hurting for money, why are you buying so much damn makeup?
Yep.
Like, all of her content is talking about her fund and makeup sales.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, her Patreon, she's bound to be getting what, maybe $2,500 a month. You know, some people don't even earn that. They don't. They just don't.
But I wouldn't be giving my full address, telephone number.
That's actually quite, you know, in her royalty chart. She shouldn't really be mentioning money. Not very classy, you know. Just put it up there and forget about it. But that's continuous. You see, that gets in people's goats.
And let's
Hey,
not
Meg.
forget that this is a woman who made the statement at one time that she didn't need to work because Dalton took care of them. So she's also got a partner with an income.
Yeah, I don't know why these people make off, like, they don't realize all the places she's getting her income from. Like, just her royalty chat, she said she caps it at 50 people, right? Her royalty chat alone is $1,250 a month.
Wow.
If you cap it at 50 and $25 a piece, that's $1,250 a month. Just royalty chat alone.
What is
Well,
that
then
royalty
that
chat,
is
Megan?
fucking great. Sorry, that's great.
Is that on
Great.
Facebook?
Yeah, it's like they're all in a group chat together.
Private group. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, just that one alone.
True, Brittany. I know. Saunders hasn't 1,000, hasn't he? 1,000. My God, I'm telling you. You see, look, don't get me wrong. She's entitled to earn money on here just like everybody else. I get it. But, it's just gone a wee bit far. I think this is what always happens. It's the greed that takes people down.
Yeah.
They just can't. They keep going that bit farther. And, it's just too much.
I agree.
I think Meg wants to come up.
Yeah, I'm actually popping off now. Meg, next Saturday. You pop up next Saturday, girl. I'm still recovering from my COVID. In case you hear my chest.
You had COVID?
Megan, last Saturday night after my life, I just hit the end button, and the next minute, my whole body started to shake.
What?
Oh, like the chills, and I couldn't control my body. And it was like shake, shake, shake. And I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Now, the hubby had tested positive the day before. I went to bed, and the next day, oh my God, talk about feeling awful, absolutely awful. But the first day was horrendous. Oh, that's okay, Meg. Yep. First day was horrendous. But then each day, it's kind of like you just feel awful tired.
Yeah.
Do you know, Joe, my sister's got it. I phoned her today, my sister, and she's got COVID, and she's been just like you, and she got it on Monday. Yeah,
I'm sorry.
So I gave her a ring. I gave her a ring today to see how she was, and she's a bit like you. Like, she's like, "Oh, I'm fine," but I can hear her coughing and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
I know.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah.
No, I'm fine.
Sorry.
No, look, I'm grand. It'll take a lot more than that to take me down. It's just one of those things, and I actually probably have only got. There's Megsy. Have you ever met her, Megan?
I've seen her, but I'll jump down so she can talk. I gotta cook dinner anyways.
All right,
Hey,
Megan, I'm so glad that you came up and had a chat.
Me too. Thank you for allowing me up, and CJ, I'm glad we were able to work it out.
Yeah, me too.
And nice to meet you, Megan. I think it's the first time we've been on panels together. So
Yeah,
very nice to talk to you.
Bye.
All right, love. Bye. Meg.
Hi.
Hi, my love.
Yeah, I love you.
How are you?
Are you okay, love?
And that's Steph. Oh, Steph, I love you.
Love you too.
I'm looking after the dogs at the moment because Betty's got a she had to get fixed up.
Oh.
And John's got to get 7 teeth out. I can't believe it. But you know what? When you get dogs from the pound or the rescue shelter, you don't really know how old they are, right?
That's true. My Jasper actually has to go in and get his cleaned, descaled.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
hopefully,
you know, the vet said, Meg, John's not gonna last too long. His kidneys are fading.
Oh, Meg.
And
sorry,
he,
darling.
you know, I'll get his teeth out. It's gonna be $1,000. It's okay. I'll do that. I just got Beatty done. I'll still have Beatty, but you know, I want to tell you guys that it's fruitless to argue.
it's true. That's true.
You know, when you love, you love. And I don't think anybody in this world is nasty.
Well,
Honestly, I don't. I come from a family of 10. I went to jail. But I went to jail for talking to 2 of my brothers because they're in bikie gangs. And there was a statute at the time, and I was having a couple of beers with him at the pub. And somebody called the police. So yeah, I did 8 weeks. I did 8 weeks just for talking to my brother. And I see all this shit on YouTube, and I think, you know what? What is it all about? What is it all about, Jura?
Drama.
I don't know, Meg, but we've, like, you and I have been here a long, long time, and we have met some good friends, haven't we?
We have.
Me, you, and JD.
That's true.
And
All I
Helen.
would say is that you have to have a tough old skin, right? And let it bounce off you. And don't let it annoy you.
Yeah, right. I understand that, Jura, but you know, when people come and attack my friends like you or Steph or JD, she always stands up for me. Or Helen, my God. You know what? I fucking went ballistic. You know that fucking
No,
band
here,
that
well, here, no, here. We'll not be mentioning her here, my love, because I'll probably get a strike.
Hey, Helen. Meg, Helen's
Hello,
here.
Helen.
Hey, Helen.
is my Helen here?
She is.
Helen,
here.
pop up.
Hate is
Pop up on
pointless.
channel.
I agree. Hate is definitely pointless. But we are in the drama community. A wee bit of drama.
Can Helen
Mandy,
pop up?
you've no idea. Mandy, you've no idea, darling. Apparently, well, no, this is the truth. If you even so much as mention said name, she bloody puts a privacy strike in.
Ah, right. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, fair enough. Is my Helen here?
She is.
She
But
is
she's
here.
live tomorrow night, Helen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Meg.
lovely.
Come
She
on.
is. Now,
Can she come up?
Well,
Can
well,
you
tonight-
pop a link up for her?
my throat's getting sore, my love, because as
It's
I
all
say,
right. Helen and I
I've
will
got
take
COVID.
over.
I've got the COVID.
You're the sea, Bubby.
I have, my love.
Sweetheart.
So I went on a bit longer tonight than I should.
Oh, babe.
I know Voices is live. Who else is going live? I think. But Helen.
No, I don't like Jura, I don't like her.
Well, everybody likes different people, and that's the great thing about
Right.
YouTube. We
And
can
Helen's
go where
in
we
bed
want.
now. She can't come up, but because she's getting up at 7 for a car boot, but she'll be going live tomorrow. Helen will be live tomorrow night. Well, tonight, officially.
Mummy, that's my Helen. Stop it.
There's allegedly with Brittany's going live later. She always goes live. It's kind of like in the middle of the night.
Stop it, Steph. You
Mandy. Yeah.
Steph, stop it. You're trying to make out it's your Helen. You know what? You're the younger sister. You can just sit back and relax. That's my Helen.
Okay, darling.
Helen, I'm
Right.
recovering now, my love. I'm on the road to recovery. Just weak. One day you're feeling weak. Next minute you're feeling great. So I don't want to
Jura,
exert
I
myself.
so wish I could look
But,
after you.
but the good thing is, right? There is one good thing, right?
What?
I have not ate very much all week.
I
So
don't think that's good because
is good.
your body needs to get nutrients to help
Oh,
you
well, I'm
recover.
getting enough. She is, Mandy. She is, definitely. So
If I was close to you, I would come and nurse you.
no, I've got Seamus. He'll look after me. Oh, is you and Alex on tonight? I look forward to that, actually. I'll watch it on replay. And Candy Kisses will probably be
You're
going
right.
live
If
later.
I had to come and nurse you, I'd have to take my 2 dogs as well. Because I'm nursing them at the moment. The poor things. My God. This is terrible.
I do actually that.
You know, John's got to have 7 teeth out.
Oh my God.
On Monday.
7.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. I think CJ.
Yeah,
Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, my love. You're going live hopefully tomorrow.
Some point.
Some point. Well, look, I want to say thank you for everybody coming in. You have been brilliant tonight.
Thank you, Jara.
And I'm so glad that we had a chat.
Was a great night, Jura, honey. These Saturday Night Lives, they're becoming something pretty special, my darling.
Oh, thank you, CJ. I love doing them. I love doing my Saturday live. I only go live once. Well, I had to go live.
Jura, are you kidding me? Is it Saturday?
It's Saturday night.
Saturday night's gonna
It's midnight where I am.
Yeah, just after.
Pretty baby.
Honestly,
do you remember that?
Are you kidding me? I thought it was
I can see him. What?
Is it Monday here or not? My days are going.
It's Saturday in Ireland.
It could be Sunday in Australia.
Saturday night. Saturday. Who remembers? Who remembers Saturday night?
Morning, honey.
Who sung it?
It's Monday morning here.
And it was
Monday.
It was.
Country Joe.
And I loved it. I loved it.
Monday morning.
Monday morning in Australia. You're right, my darling. Because it's
Saturday
night.
Yeah. Can you sing that song? Monday morning, it's on my time.
Monday. You're right, Monday.
You're confusing me. You're saying it's Sunday, it's Saturday. Saturday, it's Sunday. It's like, oh my God, I know it's Monday. I know it's Monday morning in Australia. I know it is. You terrible people. What are you doing to me?
Sunday, Monday.
Right. Good night, everybody. Meg,
good night,
you're darling.
Thanks, Jara.
You're darling, my love.
I love you very, very much.
And you too, Meg. You're one of the best. Let me tell you.
Good night, guys.
everyone.
Love you.
CJ, thank you very much. Good night, everyone. It was great. Nobody's been battered or bruised in chat. No blocking. Everything's went well tonight. So, yep. We'll see you later on, Brittany. Helen, we'll see you tomorrow night. Bye, everyone. John, thank you. Dave, thank you. Foxy, brilliant. JD, love you, girl. Good. Oh, no, Foxy. No, that's not that nice. Oh, good night, everyone. Okay, my love. It was actually turned out to be a nice live, Helen. No fighting. We actually had resolutions tonight, which is good. Which we can always say it's a good thing. So good night, everyone. And I'll see you next Saturday. Bye.